I think the calibration will take some 3 minutes or so. The engine has just been started up. I've turned auto off. I turned off auto off, and the engine is quite smoothly revving around 750 rpm. Still the calibration is ongoing, and this is the guide that I am following. I can't show you my mobile GAN GA mobile screen status. It is nearing completion. The calibration is nearing completion, and once the calibration is done, the flashing of red LED will stop. GAN GA says there is an increase of power by around 10 bhp. I don't know at what rpm, and of course the torque also shoots up by 14 to 15 nanometer. I don't know if these figures are really valid and how they have validated. There is no empirical data to say so. Just we have to accept what they say. So let's see how it performs, but I don't think this will be a replacement for throttle controller, which Jimny really is very lagging in with respect to throttle response. I'm not sure if this particular module, they call it as tuner, GAN GA tuner, is able to resolve throttle response issues of Jimny. Still calibration is ongoing. It's almost 2 minutes. And I would like to tell you one more thing. What happened is, before I could start tuning GAN GA, I wanted to replace my roof lamps with LED ones. And while doing so, though I had removed the ignition, battery was totally cut off and the key was removed, but while installing dome light, it seems there was a short circuit and the fuse got the fuse went away. I thought it will just impact the dome lights, what they call in fuse box of Jimny, but it impacted so many aspects. That is, I was not able to lock the car with my key and neither unlock it. At the same time, there was no power onto the ODB port. This tuner is now connected to ODB port, and this was also not blinking at that time, so I was quite skeptic if the product that was shipped to me is indeed not damaged. But later I searched up in Google. I found out that the Doom fuse gives power even when the keys are not in, and this essentially goes to ODB port, the central locking system, as well as your dome lights. Still the calibration is ongoing. I'm not sure how long it will take. I will just keep this somewhere so that I can show you the manual. Maybe. I'm not sure where I can keep this. I better hang it. So the calibration is still ongoing. As you can see, the LED lights are still blinking. So this is the manual. So, and apart from this, I need to drive for around 120 kilometers. So the engine is running and I've plugged in. It's not an issue. Set up via PC. LEDs are solid blue red. Device is not preset. You can set up the device via PC, smartphone, see the settings. LED is flashing red. Device is preset. Calibration is in progress. Plugged in for the first time, the calibration takes 3 minutes. After the calibration is finished, the device is in working mode. LED is solid yellow. So far, no. It is still blinking red. A 120 km drive is required before the device alerts to the engine control unit. So set up my PC. Let's get this. Set up my smartphone. I've connected this particular tuner to my smartphone, and I've selected Jimny as the vehicle. I don't know how long will it take. So this is how it is. Vehicle brand I had selected. Engineering menu. I'm not going there. Auto standby. The device wakes up depending on the voltage. There's zero voltage from the generator is there with the engine running. Voltage from battery when the engine is off. The device wakes up. Okay, it's solid yellow. So now it is tuned. Guys, now it is tuned. The solid yellow, and here we are. I have to tie it up. That I will do later. Solid yellow, and this is where the 40 connection is. Are you able to see this? And it is under the, just above the accelerator pedal. Quite cool. So the setup is done. Let's see how I have to now take this vehicle from 120 to 150 kilometers before it is finally adapted to the vehicle. Thank you.